This is Luther Glenn. I want to check in on Rayshawn Angton.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
What's your P number?
P38683.
Hello?
Any more attorneys need to check in?
How do I get to him?
Calling parties on Brian. Wait, make sure. Court reporter? Yeah. Judge King. Calling parties on Brian Spencer. This is case number 2062342. People of the state of Michigan versus Brian Spencer. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 2, weapons, felony, firearm. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
All right, your appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Molnar on behalf of the people, P83773.
Good morning, Your Honor. Carolyn Chapman Marsh on behalf of Mr. Spencer, P31887. Mr. Spencer, if you're on the line, would you unmute and identify yourself, please?
Brian Spencer.
All right, thank you, so noted. All right, counsel, how would you like to proceed this morning?
Yes, Your Honor, I do have the discovery, and after discussions with Mr. Spencer, I wish this to be set for a live preliminary examination.
All right, thank you, counsel. The examination, preliminary examination is scheduled for June 11th, 2021, and that'll be at 12 p.m. before Judge King. And if there's no objection, the court will continue the bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, you're all set, sir. We'll see you back on June 10th, 2021 at 12 o'clock.
Your Honor, I thought you said the 11th.
I'm sorry, June 11th. That's
Okay,
correct.
thank you.
You're
Everyone
welcome.
have a good day.
Stay safe.
You too. We're done, Mr. Spencer. You can go off.
Calling parties on Jeffrey Turner. This is case number 2062317. People of the state of Michigan versus Jeffrey Turner. Defendant is charged with count 1, assault with intent to murder. Count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation. Count 3 and count 4, weapons, felony, firearm. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
All right, your appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Eric Gozzi for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Jones, 5920, appearing on behalf of Mr. Turner. It's nice to see you.
All right, you as well. All right, and I see defendant Jeffrey Turner is present on the Zoom. How do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, I just got some emails from the prosecutor. Obviously, I need time to review them, and I'm going out of town later today. So I was going to ask if we could set this for an exam in January, unless there's an objection from the people. We don't mind doing it via Zoom.
The next available exam date is June 11th at 12:30. There are no exam dates available in the month of January.
All right, 6/11 at 11 o'clock.
at 12:30 PM.
All right. 6:11 and 12:30. Thank you. I asked that the bond be continued.
No objection
Alright.
from the people.
All right, bond is continued. Thank
All right.
you.
Everyone stay safe. Thank you.
So
The party with the two defendants, I need to wait for the other attorney. If you know who the other attorney is, maybe you can send them a text. Let them know that we're waiting on them.
Is there a name for who's representing them from the neighborhood defender's office, Your Honor?
no, it's not.
Could I stand in for the other party? I am just asking for an adjournment today because I don't have discovery.
No, you can, not an adjournment for PCC when the exams are already being scheduled out to June. Not for that reason. You'll have plenty of time to review that discovery.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, because right now the adjournments for the PCCs are in April. And we generally are doing those where a party is eligible for diversion for those gun charges.
I believe my client may be eligible for that, Your Honor.
Okay, let me hear from the people. Is that correct? Do I have the prosecutor online?
Your Honor, what case is this? It's
Keith Smith.
Smith. Okay, I didn't hear you call that one. Let me look. Sorry. It's likely that he's a candidate as long as he doesn't have a prior record, which I don't see him having one in here.
So if you're telling the court that you're going to pursue that, then I can adjourn the PCC. But however, is your client present on the Zoom?
He is.
All right, and what about the other defendant?
I do not know, Your Honor.
Gregory Fletcher.
Gregory Fletcher, are you here on the Zoom call, Gregory Fletcher? Okay, so that one might be a capious. I mean, I don't have the attorney here either. So, okay, so any objection to adjourning the PCC on this matter so she can pursue that option on behalf of her client?
No objection, Your Honor.
And Mr. Prosecutor, could you please email me the discovery?
I will, Ms. Duloc.
Thank you very much.
Where is Mr. Smith?
I'm right here, Judge.
Okay, so we are adjourning your probable cause conference. Oh, did we call it? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's call the case first. I'm sorry. I thought we already called the case.
Calling parties on Keith Smith. This is case number 2061978. People of the state of Michigan versus Keith Smith. Defendant is charged with count 2, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
All right, your appearances, please, for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court. Andrew Molnar on behalf of the people, P83773.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kathleen Tulas appearing on behalf of Mr. Smith.
All right, and Mr. Smith is in the Zoom hearing. Up in third, we discussed the fact that you are going to attempt to see if your client is eligible for diversion as it relates to the gun charge that he is charged with. For that reason, you have requested a probable cause conference adjournment. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, the matter is adjourned then.
Can I ask a question? I'm sorry. Can I ask a question? What do this mean?
Mr. Smith, I will call you as soon as we're done, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Or I can place you in a breakout room if you want to have an opportunity to talk to him.
Your Honor, I will call him as soon as we're done.
All right. Do you have his number?
I do.
Okay.
We have been texting each other, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so the conference is going to be adjourned. What that means, Mr. Smith, we're not scheduling a preliminary examination at this point in time. All right, that can happen on the next court date, which is going to be April the 12th, 2021 at 8:30. Probable cause conference today is to make sure that the parties have their discovery and to indicate whether or not they want to proceed with a preliminary examination. At this point in time, your attorney is asking to adjourn this, and so we will come back for another PCC conference, and at that time, she can advise the court whether or not she wants to proceed forward with a preliminary examination or whether or not you're eligible for the diversion.
Okay, so what is the diversion? What is that?
Your attorney's gonna explain that to you, okay? I'm the judge in the case, she's the attorney, and that's her job to explain all of this to you, which she indicated she's going to call you after this hearing today.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there any objection to bond continuing?
No objection from the people, Your Honor.
All right, bond is continued, that concludes this matter. Mr. Smith, have a great day.
You too, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Happy holidays to everyone.
You too.
Counsel.
Thank you.
Calling parties on Kevin Walker. This is case number 2061967. People of the state of Michigan versus Kevin Walker. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Ready, Your Honor. John Brewster, P36920 on behalf of Mr. Walker. Good morning.
All right, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Molnar on behalf of the people, P83773.
All right, how do you wish to proceed this morning?
Your Honor, we'd like to set an exam, please.
All right, the next available exam is going to be on June 14th at 10:30.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right, and do you have your discovery, counsel?
No, Your Honor, but I'll be able to, I was newly retained, but I'll be able to get it shortly. Mr. Muller.
Oh, I can't
I'm
hear
sorry?
nothing.
I'll get it
I
to
can't
you.
hear.
Okay, who's speaking?
Probably about to just do it on my phone.
Oh, it was someone else, I
Probably about to
believe,
just pull
Your
it
Honor.
up on my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mute him. But you're calling in here on the Zoom?
Yes, Mr. Walker, can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. We have June 14th at 10:30. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's no objection, bond will continue. Mr. Walker, your next court date is going to be on June 14th at 10:30. Your attorney will advise you what time you need to arrive at the courthouse, okay? But the exam will be 10:30.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're
Thank
welcome.
you very
You're
much.
all set.
Calling parties on Demetrius Jones. This is case number 2061985. People of the state of Michigan versus Demetrius Jones. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms, possession by felon. Count 2, weapons, ammunition, possession by felon. Count 3, weapons carrying concealed. Count 4 and count 5, weapons, felony, firearm. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Molnar on behalf of the people, P83773.
Judge, good morning to you, also to the staff. Good morning. Michael Woodyard is my name. I'm representing the defendant, and my P number is 64612. If Mr. Jones is on the room, would you say good morning, please? Judge, I have not met my client. The contact information I have for him is no good. I'd ask the court to waive his presence for purposes of today's proceeding.
All right, any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you. How do you wish to proceed, counsel?
Your Honor, given the nature of the charges, I believe I should ask the court to set this for a preliminary examination, and I'd ask the prosecutor to ensure that I receive complete discovery.
I'll make sure you get it, Mr. Whitney.
All right, an examination on this matter will be held on June 14th at 11 o'clock. All right, if there's no objection, bond will continue.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a wonderful afternoon, weekend, and Merry Christmas.
All right, happy holidays to you too, counsel.
Thank you very much.
Calling parties on Rayshawn Ankton. This is case number 2061911. People of the state of Michigan versus Rayshawn Ankton. Defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, 3rd degree, incapacitated victim, SOR notice, HIV, STD testing notice. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, John Trummer, P75097, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Luther Glenn, P38683, representing Mr. Rayshawn Ankton, who's also on the line. Mr. Ankton, will you please raise your hand and state your name for the court, please?
Rayshawn Ankton.
Your Honor,
Thank you.
Your Honor, we would request a in-person preliminary examination.
All right, that examination is scheduled for June 14th at 11:30, 2021. Oh, I'm sorry, strike that. That's going to be at 1:30
Okay.
on June 14th.
All right, June 14th.
CSC matter.
Okay.
June 14th at what? 1:30?
Wait, strike that. Actually, we're going to do it on June 8th at 1:30.
June 8th at 1:30. Okay.
Works for the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, that's a good date. All right. I would ask for the prosecutor to send me the discovery, please.
Absolutely, Mr. Glenn. Now that I know that you're on this case, I'll get that to you today.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, no objection, bond will continue.
All right.
No objection. Thank you.
Leave it.
Any other attorneys need to check in?
How do I leave this?
Sally Irwin on Antoine Evans.
What's your P number, Ms. Earl?
32405.
Calling parties on Antoine Evans. This is case number 2061962. People of the state of Michigan versus Antoine Evans. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Mulder on behalf of the people, P83773.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sally Irwin on behalf of Mr. Evans. Judge, I'm requesting discovery in this matter.
Your client, counsel, is your client here in the Zoom conference so that we can acknowledge?
Judge, I'll waive his presence if that's acceptable to the court.
Counsel, any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Irwin, how do you wish to proceed?
I'd like an adjourned PC in police and discovery.
Okay, what is the reason for the adjournment?
I've had no contact yet with my client.
Okay, so the examination, you're waiving his appearance, but you've had no contact with him, so we don't even know whether or not this should be a capias then. So let me just say this, I'd rather not adjourn the PCC. I'd rather schedule it for an exam. Your exam is not until June.
I'm Anton Evans. I'm Anton Evans, right there.
Antoine, are you aboard by Zoom?
Yes.
Judge,
Okay,
he
you're on-
just appeared.
Yeah, I can see he's under, it's someone else's name though, so that's why. we didn't see it. Okay, so Mr. Evans is here. All right, so now how do you wish to proceed?
I need to get the discovery to my clients, so I would like an adjourned PCC.
Your Honor, this also seems like a good candidate for the gun board. I'm looking and there's no priors or.
Okay, so it's, under those circumstances, then I'll adjourn the PCC, and that'll be held for April 12, 2021. Counsel, you need to have a conversation with your client. I'm happy to place you in a breakout room so that you can.
Yes, please.
So you can exchange information. Mr. Evans, shortly you're going to see a request to join a breakout room, and then you're gonna hit the little button that says join on your device, okay? So I'm gonna let you know when that's coming. All right, you should see it shortly. Mr. Evans, you're not joined yet. Okay, there you are. All right, they're in the breakout room. Oh, all right, so we can do Mr. O'Donnell's case. Mr. Toussaint, which case are you here on?
You know what, Judge? I'm here trying to see if I can get an earlier date for my client, which we arranged yesterday. That was Mr. McIntosh. We got him arraigned. He has 12/30 as his PCC date, but I was trying to see if we could do any date before the 30th.
I'm here on Monday. We can do it on Monday.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. He's in the Wayne County.
Wait. Let me check with the court clerk.
Okay.
So he can tell whether or not it can be done on Monday.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
This client had a normal. So apparently you've gone to the case was heard in the detention.
It was heard before Magistrate Boyer yesterday, and he's still detained. So we got the 12/30 as the new PCC date. So they told me to call the court this morning or contact the court to see if I could move it up earlier.
Okay, so we're gonna move that on Monday, and you need to have your client, well, let me see what I have on Monday. Yeah, we can fit it in on Monday. All right, that'll be 8:30. We'll notify the jail.
Your Honor, thank you very much. Have a good and safe weekend, okay?
All right, thank you, counsel.
Thank you. And thank your staff as well. Thank you again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Toussaint.
All right, do I have any other attorneys here on the cases scheduled for today? All right, so we can go to Mr. O'Donnell.
Yeah, Your Honor, the only one I have left is Alan Jackson, and I'm looking on the ROA. It's Jennifer Coulter. So call her right
All right,
now.
there's also Fletcher here as well.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Calling parties on Daniel Brownlee. This is case number 2059774. People of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Brownlee. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a hearing.
All right, counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Molnar on behalf of the people, P83773.
And good morning, Your Honor. James O'Donnell of the Neighborhood Defender Service, P 42585, here on behalf of Mr. Daniel Brownlee. And Judge, Mr. Brownlee was scheduled.
Excuse me, I see that Mr. Brownlee is here in the meeting. I want to acknowledge that for the record.
Mr. Brownlee, could you introduce yourself to the judge?
Hey, how you doing, Judge? My name is Daniel Brownlee.
All right, good morning, Mr. Brownlee. All right,
Judge,
counsel.
Judge, Mr. Brownlee was to have been in front of Judge King on December 10th. However, he'd lost his phone. He lost information about that court date on his phone. He now has a new phone. I wrote him a letter. He responded to my letter, called me, and he's here today. We'd like the court to recall the capias and set a PCC date. He's eligible for diversion consideration. He has a registration receipt and employment, proof of employment.
All right, thank you, counsel. People wish to be heard?
No, Your Honor, and no objection from the people.
All right, the court will set aside the warrant, will reinstate the defendant's original bond, which was a personal bond, and you're asking for an adjournment of the PCC, is that
Yes,
correct?
Judge. Yes, Judge.
That will be held on April 12, 2021 at 8:30.
8:30. Judge, thank you very much, and thank you to your staff, and thank you to the prosecutor.
All right, you're welcome, counsel. All right, make sure, Mr. Brownlee, that you are in that Zoom hearing on April 12th, 2021 at 8:30. Make sure you stay in contact with your attorney for any updated information as it relates to your case.
Okay, will do.
Mr. Brownlee, I'll be talking to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all.
All right, so it looks like we have 2 matters left.
Ms. Cole first is get on shortly. Text someone else from the defender's office to see if they knew who was doing a lecture.
All right, do I have a Mr. Fletcher? Do I have a Mr. Fletcher on the Zoom? Mr. Jackson?
Ms. Coulter said 5 minutes, Your Honor.
Okay.
She's
So
on.
who are these 2 people with iPhones? If you're on an iPhone, I need you to identify yourself so I know who you are. Otherwise, I'm going to remove you from the meeting. Max iPhone. Your audio is not well. I can't really hear you. Type in the chat if you're able to type in the chat and let me know what case you're here on. He's probably in the wrong courtroom.
This is Gregory Fletcher.
Oh, you're Gregory Fletcher. Okay, so let me just rename you so we know who you are.
Okay.
All right. We'll be with you shortly. Your attorney is on her way in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, no, I thought that was, they're with Neighborhood Services. I mean, whose attorney is with,
Oh, your defender's office.
yeah, is there a number for them?
That I know of, I text someone that works with the defender's office to asked her who was on, but she has.
Because the PCC was adjourned for the other defendant, so it's gonna be. All right, sir, who are you with the iPhone?
My name is Alan Jackson.
All right, Mr. Jackson, your attorney is on her way into the meeting room, so we'll call your case shortly. I'm gonna have you stay on mute until that time.
No, I'm still with, okay.
Good morning, Madam. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, counsel. We're ready to call your case. Your client is here.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Sorry for keeping everyone waiting.
You're okay.
What's your P number, Ms. Coldthirst? Good morning.
Good morning, sir. The P number is 52876.
Thank you. Calling parties on Alan Jackson. This is case number 2061975. People of the state of Michigan versus Alan Jackson. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. Count 2, weapons, firearms, improper possession of a firearm in or upon a motor vehicle. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Molnar on behalf of the people, P83773.
And good morning, Your Honor. Jennifer Colthurst, P52876, appearing on behalf of Mr. Alan Jackson. Mr. Jackson, state your name. Unmute, state your name, please.
Hello, my name is Alan Jackson.
All right, thank you, Mr. Jackson. Counsel, how do you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, I have requested the discovery. However, I haven't received it. I'm respectfully requesting an adjournment of the probable cause conference so that I can obtain the discovery, provide a copy to Mr. Jackson, review same with Mr. Jackson, and I'll hope to be in a better position to tell Your Honor whether we wish to proceed to an examination or waive same. So for now, we need another date so that we could get the necessary documents.
Your exam date isn't going to be until June. So that would give you enough time to review everything, to receive everything with your client. Now, do you know if your client is eligible for diversion?
Your Honor, I'm hoping that he will be considered for diversion. He is on probation already for a gun case, but I'm hoping his current HIDTA status might allow him to be considered for diversion. I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
I believe I'm gonna double check though.
All right, so I'll grant an adjournment of the PCC for that purpose to allow you to look into that to see whether or not there's eligibility. And so the adjourn date is April the 12th, 2021 at 8:30.
Thank you very much. And will this still be a Judge King case, or Judge Jefferson? Are you taking over the docket?
No.
Okay.
I am standing in for Judge King for today. This will remain with Judge King.
All right. And Mr. Molnar, am I to contact you for assistance with obtaining the discovery?
I'll send it to you, Ms. Colthurst.
Thank you very much. And if you have any videos or, body worn cameras.
I'll send you everything we have.
Thank you very much, sir. And can I get your contact number, your office number, or is that number from which you called earlier a good number at which you could be reached?
That's my cell phone. You can call me on my cell phone.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
No problem.
All right.
So we're all set?
Do you need to talk to your client and all in a breakout room before you all leave?
No, Your Honor. I've spoken with him. I spoke with him on yesterday.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jackson, you're all set. Bond is continued.
Hey, I'll be talking with you, Mr. Jackson. Did you hear that? Mr. Jackson, you did hear that the next court date is... I'll call him, Your Honor, and make sure he knows that the next date is April 12th, 2021.
All right, thank you. His audio is... Okay.
Yes, it was pretty shaky on yesterday too. Thank you so much for everything, Mr. Molnar and Miss Wilson. I hope you all have a very happy, pleasant, safe holiday.
You too.
And stay safe.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so Mr. Fletcher, you're being represented by the defender's office, so we're trying to get a hold of someone in the office to come in. The other matter, the other defendant, his case has been adjourned. It's likely that yours is going to be adjourned for a probable cause conference too, but I would like for the attorney to appear on your behalf. So that they can explain any questions that you may have. Okay, so just sit tight for a moment. What's the court? Are they going? Can we assign? Can we get a attorney? Mr. Jackson, your case has already been heard, sir. You can contact your attorney.
Okay, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
She said all she has is Wayne Frost courtroom downstairs. She said all she had was Wayne Frost.
We have to call over to Wayne's service. Mr. Fletcher, has anybody contacted you at all regarding your case?
Yeah, I was in contact with the attorney about a week ago.
What's the attorney's name? Did you write it down?
Yes, Blaze Kearney.
Blaze Kearney?
Yep.
You done with all right, thanks.
He says his attorney, Blaze Kearney. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get a hold of him.
Well, I've called him twice this morning. I was thinking the same thing.
You have a number for him?
Yep. It's 313-474-3239.
All right, we'll try and see if we can get a hold of him.
I'm in Judge King's courtroom this morning. Gregory Fletcher, separate PCC. He's on Zoom. This is the last matter we have. So I'm being Zoom. Zoom number is 360-438-0000. All right, thank you, sir. I believe in the message.
Yeah. Did you try and get like another attorney from?
I told Kitty to send Frost over here when they were done.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh. All right, we've got your attorney.
Mr. Kearney, good morning. What's your P number?
83960.
Calling parties on Gregory Fletcher. This is case number 2061978. People of the state of Michigan versus Gregory Fletcher. Defendant is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed. This matter is scheduled for a probable cause conference.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Mullen on behalf of the people, P83773.
Good morning, Your Honor. Blaze Kearney from the Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit, P83960. On behalf of Mr. Fletcher, who's joining us via Zoom.
All right, the court will note that Mr. Fletcher is present today. All right, counsel, I'd like to proceed. I can tell you that in the, with the companion defendant, that the attorney asked for an adjournment of the probable cause conference. She is going to look into whether or not her client, excuse me, would be eligible for diversion. So how do you wish to proceed?
I think I would have the same request, Judge. I noted that there's no felon in possession charge here. These are just straight CCWs, and this is something that the gun board purportedly cares about. And so an application to the gun board would probably be in order.
All right, so we'll adjourn. It's better that the case stay together as well. If it's going to go for a preliminary examination, they both should be together. So we'll adjourn the PCC, and it will be adjourned to April the 12th, 2021 at 8:30. And the court will continue the bond if there's no objection.
No objection.
And Judge, will this be in front of Judge King?
Yes.
Thank you. I would note for the record, I have received paper discovery as of November 25th, but I have yet to receive digital discovery. So Mr. Molnar, if you could get that to me, I'd appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'll make sure you get it, Mr. Attorney.
And
All right.
Mr. Fletcher, I saw you called this morning, so I'm gonna give you a call back after we're done, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're all set.
Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, that concludes our docket, and you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday if you're here.
All right, you have a great weekend too.
All right.